Are you over 50? Maybe you're in your mid to latter 50s like me, and you're living on a single income, and you're starting to really worry, be worried and stressed, and even scared and uncertain about your financial future because the way the cost of living is increasing these days, and you're feeling vulnerable about your financial future. Well, that's how I've been, ladies. I retired a year ago at 57, and I thought I had it all figured out. Everything, was going as planned. I had my savings built up, and I was going to be able to have 2 or 3 years living off of my savings and my fixed income. And then around my 60s, I'd be able to reach into my second income coming in. And I thought, oh, that's all going to work out. Well, here lately, with the cost of living increases and everything, my fixed income is not stretching like it was. And I'm starting to get worried. I've been retired a year, and I'm thinking, this isn't going to stop anytime soon. Prices aren't going to go down. So I'm going to have to make a change. And I'm going to have to do something to get back some income that's being absorbed with all these increases in taxes and all. So I got to thinking, I'm going to have to go back to work some way, somehow, to make extra money. And the scary part is that, once you're off, whether you've been off a year, 5 years, or, you're still working your 9 to 5 and it's not going as far, you're like, how am I going to make extra money? And if I have been off a year or two because I retired, I really don't want to go back to the 9 to 5 grind, and, they're not going to pay me what I'm needing to make to feel comfortable and to start setting aside some more money for my future, because I don't want to be a burden to any of my family members later on in life, whether you have kids or grandkids, or like me, I don't have them. I mean, I would have to depend on my nieces, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a burden to somebody else, and you're probably feeling the same way I am. You don't want to burden anybody else with your financial struggles. So I'm here to help you, because I did help myself, and I did the research, and I went online, and I started looking at how in the world can I make extra money and not have to go back to the 9 to 5 and be able to help myself for my future. And that's when I found a program called Legacy Builders. Legacy Builders is a training program that will train us to learn digital marketing and how to make money online. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about. If you're interested in anything that I've said so far and you don't want to watch any more of this video, you can go into the description below this video and you can click on the free blueprint, and that will give you information about what I'm fixing to talk to you ladies about. If you're willing to stick around, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the program and what I'm doing to make extra money online. And I wanted to first start out with saying that this training teaches us new skills, okay? We're going to learn new skills to use social media to make extra money online. And ladies, if you've already been familiar with social media, you're a step above me, because I didn't, prior to me invested in this training, I never did use any social media whatsoever. But if you have been out there using Facebook, or you've been on Pinterest or LinkedIn, anything like that, the skills that you've been using on those social media platforms, you will be able to use when you go through this training to help you earn extra money through those platforms. And that's what this training will help you learn, how to make money through those platforms instead of just being on them for socialization. But another thing that we learn is there's a community of people in this Legacy Builders program that have already had success in the social media space out here online. In this community, there's about 59,000 people so far in this community that are having successes with digital marketing online, and they're using this to grow their income. And those skills in the community is valuable, because if you're like me and you're on a single income, obviously that means that you are by yourself. You're either divorced or widowed, or you're a single person and you may not have any family around. Well, having this community is great because it's full of like-minded people who are also wanting to make extra money online. And we support each other. We are able to go talk to each other through live chats and making comments and everything, and we support each other, and we can ask questions when we're new to the program on, and they can help us through things that they've learned and mistakes they've made, and helping us not make the same mistakes. So the community is a great avenue out there for us to use so that we can feel supported through this program. And then another thing that there's all kinds of modules and everything in the training that you can use, and you can go watch them at your own pace to learn the different platforms if you're not familiar with any, like myself. And I can go watch modules and learn how to use these platforms in order to make extra money online. And when you think about it, and the more research I did, there's 5 billion people online every day using the internet for some purpose. They're either selling their goods, or they're looking for entertainment, or they're looking at education, like how-to videos and things like that. And that's how we make money, is we use those different platforms and those different digital marketing skills that we learn, that we can sell how-to videos. If if you're great at crocheting, you can make a step-by-step video how to crochet, and you can sell your video out there. There's so many different ways that you can make money out there. And you can you can stay at home, work from home, ladies. You're going to be able to be your own boss. You can eventually work. The program itself, the training program, will show us step by step how to use the digital marketing, how to make extra money. And if we follow the program, we can get to where we're only having to work 2 hours a day to make extra money. And I mean, that's great. That gives us the flexibility. So the program will give us flexibility like we want, flexibility. And we're going to be able to work from home. Okay. We're going to be our own boss. And we're going to eventually get to a 2-hour workday. I mean, that's great. And we also have the community. And the one thing I did love about this program when I found it also is that we could be beginners. It's beginner friendly. And that's the main thing that helped me decide that I wanted to invest in myself and in this program, is because it's beginner friendly. Since I had no social media background whatsoever, I thought, well, I've got to learn it, and I'm not opposed to learning anything new. I mean, us women, we can learn anything we have to, and we have the power to do whatever it takes to not have to depend on somebody else. And if you've been out there and you've been searching and you've been wanting and praying for a way to make extra money because you've been stressed and worried, ladies, this is the answer. And when I found it, I knew it was the answer to my prayers, and I know it can be the answer to yours. But you just have to take the chance, and you have to get the courage to cast your net out there into the internet world of 5 billion people. And there's enough room for all of us to make extra money out there. It's not going away. It's not going to get too saturated. I mean, that's like saying the colleges, colleges teach lawyers and doctors and everything every day. And we don't get too many doctors, we don't get too many lawyers, we don't get too many teachers and engineers and you name it. There's not too many, and the colleges keep selling the same courses over and over. So when we're learning in this digital marketing world and this training, it's not going to be too saturated out there for us. We can all do it and make extra income. And there's plenty of people out there in our community of legacy builders that are 50 plus years old. We have 77-year-old Christine out there that is making money using LinkedIn, and she had to start over in her latter 60s and learn new tech skills and everything. There's Tim out there that he got laid off in his latter 50s and he had to start again, and he's making a passive income doing the digital marketing. Myself, I'm starting and I'm learning right now. I never have been a social media person, and I'm making this YouTube video. I've only been in the program 5 weeks and I'm making a YouTube video. So it's possible, and all you have to do is get up and take the chance and cast your net out there, ladies. Cast your net. Take action, and you can do it too. My name is Jenifer, and if you're interested in learning more about this program, the Legacy Builders program, and you want to take action now, because it's now or never, and the more you procrastinate, the further behind you're going to get in your future finances. So it's time to do it now. And all you have to do is say yes in the comments, or click on the free blueprint in the description below my video, and you can get that free blueprint. Or say yes in the comments and I'll send you the free blueprint. Again, my name is Jenifer, and I'm here to help you any way I can. And it's time for you to cast your net out there and join the digital workspace out there on the internet. Talk to you later. Bye.